All right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad to see we got some people piling up in here early. Like to see it. Like to see it. Happy college football Saturday. You guys know we got a loaded slate today. Time to get to the bag. I'm not playing around today, man. It's time to really make some money today. And I I love today's slate. I think the dogs are barking. We have a humongous NHL slate as well. That starts early. I'm going to try to talk to Banana and try to do an NHL show later today for the 7 o'clock games and later. Uh, we'll see how that goes. Let's just try to get through college first. There is a lot going on, man, and there's a lot of money to be made today. Hopefully, you guys brought your coffee, brought your pens. What time is it? It is where's that 9:54. Let's have this show done by 11:30. All right, we're going to have this show done by 11:30. I'm going to have you guys out in plenty of time for kickoff so you guys can place your bets. um I haven't been on my best game lately. I've been struggling a lot. But I think I'm juggling too much. But I will tell you guys, my college football picks this season so far have been immaculate. Um, my so I believe it or not, college football is actually right now my best sport. I think I'm up over 20 units in college football alone. But this month, I'm down almost 20. So it's been a very bad month for me. Yesterday was not much better. But like I said, guys, I always give you guys 100% every time I come in here, regardless. But you can feel a little more comfortable because my college football picks have been just straight fire. Um, so let's get right into it. I was gonna have Oliver in here, but I think he just messaged me. Yeah, he can't make it today. So it's gonna be just myself. So the show is gonna go a lot quicker anyway. But I definitely got y'all covered. If you're on YouTube, can you please share this space or share the YouTube on Twitter if you can? Like uh like the video, and if you're on Twitter, please retweet and let people know we're in here. I would appreciate it. James Felix, good morning, man. Good morning. Definitely is, bro. It's definitely time to get some college football money without a doubt, bro. Mike, man, good morning, man. Good morning. Appreciate you being here, bro. Definitely excited, bro. Definitely excited. Ready to get to some money. Um, yeah, I guess I have no one else coming in. I told you guys where I stand when it comes to my betting lately. Let's get right into it then. Fuck it. Let's just get right into it. I ain't got no one else coming. Yeah, we about to get it. All right. So the first game that brings us to is we are going to be going to that. We are in Louisville, right? Yeah, we're going to be going to that old Papa John Stadium. Now I can't even pronounce the name of that fucking stadium. But it was the old Papa John Stadium. That's how I know it as. In Louisville. But anyway, we head to Louisville where they're taking on my Miami Hurricanes. You guys know I love this team. Miami has it looks like right here, guys. Let's be real about it. It looks like right here Miami's got an easy win, right? This looks like an easy win, but I think it's anything but an easy win. We're getting 5 points with Louisville here. They're at a plus 164 at home dog. Miami's coming in laying 5 points on the road, minus 198. You got a total of 60 and a half. Guys, I love Miami, and this does look like an easy win for Miami. I don't think it's a spot we back them. I really don't. I don't think this is a spot. Louisville has always, always played Miami tough. Always. This game always comes down to like a field goal. Well, not always. That's a lie. But what I'm saying is Miami does struggle a little bit with Louisville. Um, Today and the way Miami is. if Louisville don't win this game outright or at least lose by a field goal, it's not going to be like, oh, Louisville loses by 7. Miami's going to blow them out the water, right? So the way I see it, it's either Louisville covers and wins, right? I think Louisville is a live dog here, or Louisville loses by 30 points. That's the way I see it. So I do like Louisville here. So it comes to be that, like I said, Louisville always plays Miami tough, right? You got Miami who's coming in. They almost dropped back to back games, right? On their way to this game. They almost dropped back to back games. They had unbelievable comebacks in both ones. Let's be real. Miami's lucky they walked away with that win against South Carolina. They're lucky they walked away with that. Um, and one thing I give Miami the chance of winning here because they got automatic Andy. You know what I mean? That they got the boy with the golden leg. Like that's just all there is to it. And that always helps win games, even though it don't help the Cowboys. With Aubrey, that guy's a monster, and the Cowboys still can't get it. But college football definitely plays a big role. Miami has a fantastic kicker. The guy's amazing. And I think in a game like this, I think where them field goals are going to come in really clutch. So that does worry me a little bit because, automatic Andy is actually an amazing kicker. So that gives Miami a huge edge in a game like this, but it doesn't quite matter. I think Louisville wins this game at home. I'm going to be back in Louisville here. Plus the 5, but I like the money line at a plus 164 here as well. So we're already starting off spicy as hell. Miz, good morning. Appreciate you being here, Miz. Yeah, you didn't miss any games at all, bro. We just started. Um, all right, so that's where I'm at on this one, guys. We are going to be taking Louisville money line here, and the plus 5. By the way, man, let me know what you guys like, man. Put it in the comments. If I skip any game that you guys want to talk about, please let me know. I'll be happy to talk about it. But I am on a set game schedule here, so but I'm still happy to talk about anything you guys want. All right, next game we got. Looks like it's going to be Auburn versus Missouri. Auburn versus Missouri in this one. So we got Auburn coming in at a plus 142, guys. We got Auburn at a plus 142. You got Missouri as a big home favorite here at a minus 170. We're only laying 3.5 points with Missouri. Let's fucking go. Um, and we got Auburn, man, plus 3.5 here. We got a total of 49. Man, call me crazy. I know some of y'all are, but god damn if I ain't on another dog here. Bro, give me Auburn. Yo, I think Missouri deserves to lose, period. Did you guys see them? So Auburn is in a good spot here. They really are. If you look at it, to take advantage of a hyped up Missouri team. They are overvalued. They might not be here because honestly, that line is suspect as hell. But they Missouri is overhyped in my opinion, right? They really are. They're overhyped. This line speaks to me. I'll talk about that in a second. Um, but obviously, man, after that UMass win, right? That big, huge UMass win that Missouri had. I mean, they were so happy about that win. They were smacking each other on the ass, bro. They were hugging each other. They were going crazy, bro, over a UMass win. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? So Missouri's obviously in a clear letdown spot today, because they had that huge win over UMass that they're so proud of. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's not a letdown spot because if you guys don't know, UMass fucking sucks. Okay. So look, I think I just think they're overvalued. I mean, let's look at Missouri. Let's look at their one big game. Their one big game where they had to step up and show out and show the country who they are. That was that game against A&M. And what happened? What happened? They fucking got beat to shit, man. I think it was like 43-10 or something like that. They got beat up, Missouri, in their only step up game. Now you look at this line, right? So let's get to the line. You look at this line, you have a 2-4 Auburn coming in that has been underachieving all year long because we can't act like Auburn ain't got no talent, right? We can't act like Auburn ain't got talent. We can't act like Auburn does not have a good core of a team. Like they do. They absolutely do. This team has a ton of potential. They have been consistently underachieving coming into this game at 2-4 Auburn on the road versus a ranked Missouri team at home with just the hype of the world around this team. And we're only going to lay a 3.5, 4 point spread. Come on, man. It's all a bit fishy to me. The line's at 3.5 now, so it continues to move in favor of Auburn. Um, Bro, and you know damn well no one is betting Auburn. I think Auburn wins this game outright. It's not even a question to me. Give me Auburn here plus the 142. They can keep the points on this one. Missouri can enjoy that UMass win all they want. They're about to get spanked by Auburn. Um, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with that. I mean, it's just what it is. People are not going to agree with that. Uh, Let me see what else we got. Uh, all right, so our next game is. So the next game on the list is Nebraska taking on Indiana, y'all. Nebraska taking on Indiana. This looks like a great one. I mean, let's be real, guys. This looks like a great, great fucking game. Man, they put so many good 12 o'clock games on. So we got Nebraska coming in at a 6.5 point favorite. I mean, a 6.5 point underdog on the road. Indiana's at home laying 6.5 here. We got a total of 49. Indiana just a big home favorite. I don't have to spend too much time on this one. Um, Look, I'm not betting this game, but I kind of feel like we are. I was on Indiana yesterday, but all I see, and I get why, but now all I see on TikTok and on Twitter is Indiana, 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 and it's really pulling me off of Indiana and making me want to take Nebraska because, you know, I, it's a lot of points, first of all, for a good Nebraska team. And I don't like backing a public in a game like this. And the line's barely budging. So, look, I think this is a game where you find out a lot about Nebraska. This is a game that you sit back, you watch, and you pay attention, right, to these teams. Because um let's be real, Matt Rule is great. And what he has done with this program is absolutely amazing. And you are going to find out a lot about what this program is about today in this game. Um, I think they will be the toughest defense that Indiana has seen so far this year. Right, Nebraska will be the toughest defense that Indiana has seen this year. And like I said, I was on Indy yesterday, but everyone humping up on Indiana. Line's not moving. I have second thoughts here, man. I think Nebraska might be the play. I really do. I think Nebraska might be the play here, but I'm going to stay away from this one and definitely probably just tune in and watch. Because this is going to be just an absolute hell of a game. Next game we got, guys, on the board, we have Clemson. Clemson taking on Virginia. In this game, We have Clemson coming in at a 20.5 point favorite in this game. They are at home here. You got Virginia getting 20.5 here. You got a total of 57.5 locked up on both sides at a -110. I mean, how do we not back Clemson here? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of laying 20.5 points, man, but Jesus, you have to here. I mean, Clemson in I don't know, man. They're just they just have a badass offense, bro. Like that's what it comes down to. Uh this offense is insane. Virginia has yet to play anyone that is nearly as talented as Clemson is. Klubnik is a different breed. He is a different breed, man. And it's funny because, before I mean Klubnik was like the first overall, like, when it first started. Like he was supposed to be like this. He was supposed to be what he is now a couple years ago, right? Klubnik was. But here he is. Sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes it just takes a guy some time to really get in form. And I'm sorry, what we're seeing from Klubnik right now is amazing. This guy is great. His team is great. This team is coached great. I mean, Clemson has everything you want. And once this offense gets rolling, you can't stop them. And that's just all there is to it. If a team can figure out how to sweep the legs from Clemson's offense right away, and you kind of get them uncomfortable on the offense, you might have a chance. You cannot let this team get an easy look, especially in the first quarter. You do that, man, and they score an easy touchdown and that ball's rolling, you are not stopping this team. You're not. Their offense is too fucking good. I Virginia don't have my whole thing here is Virginia don't have 4 quarters of football in them. They don't. Not against Clemson. They don't have the horses. You don't have the horses to go 4 quarters against Clemson. That's my whole thing here with Virginia. So I absolutely do think that we take Clemson here. I'm not thrilled about laying the 20.5. Maybe the team total. We know Clemson can put up points and they can put them up quick. And like I said, I think we're going to get a lot of points late. I think Virginia just basically gets wore the fuck down, and Clemson's offense is like the Energizer Bunny. This team will just keep going and going and going. So give me Clemson here. I'll lay the points. I like Clemson team total as well in this one. Um, that's where I'm at for this game. Um, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got the big one. We got Alabama taking on Tennessee, y'all. Alabama taking on Tennessee. What a fucking matchup, man. So we got Alabama coming in, laying 3 points, man. You got Tennessee at home as a home dog in Rocky Top. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, I'm sorry, man. 57.5 team total. Tennessee plus 124 at home. Alabama minus 148 money line on the road. We got a 57.5 point total. Bro, what is there not to like about this game? First of all, one of the biggest games of the day, right? I really do think that the Golden Boot game might be could steal the show, right? I think that game could steal the show. But this Alabama Tennessee game is definitely one for the books. This is an SEC elimination game. You guys got to remember that, right? This is an SEC elimination game for sure. Whoever loses this game is probably going to be just not making it. And on top of that, this is two teams who really hate each other. I mean, they truly hate each other. So that always makes it fun, right? I'm really not. So here's my thing coming into this game. Do you guys really think that Bama should be favored over Tennessee here? Like, I need to know opinions, like, because some people's opinion on Alabama, I feel like, is really, really stretching. Like, you're really just looking. But if you were actually physically looking and watching Alabama play, you would know that this offense could be a really big issue. I mean, guys, this offense has not looked all that good. I mean, I'm sorry. The amount of turnovers this team has, and Alabama's O-line, man, can we please talk about that? Bro, this O-line is disgustingly bad. Like, I please tell me if I'm wrong because, bro, I just don't see it, man. I do not see, believe me, I know they are Bama. I get it. This team has talent. This team is stacked. This team is great. But to be going into Rocky Top as a 3-point favorite in a game like this is absolutely absurd. Okay? Uh and if I'm just being real, like if we want to bring up numbers, 107th in the country, right? Alabama in fumbles. They are 76th in sacks allowed. The O-line is a complete disaster. And I'm sure and look, I know what everyone's going to bring up. I'm surprised no one said it in the comments yet. Everyone's going to say plug Alabama has dominated Tennessee. And I get it. I get it. Over the years, Alabama has absolutely owned Tennessee. Don't you think they're a bit fucking tired of that? Like, this is a team, the way Bama is playing now, and the team that Tennessee has, this is the best spot to get that revenge, bro. I'm sorry. Rocky Top is going to be fucking off the charts. It is going to be a very crazy environment, which Alabama is used to because anywhere they go is a big game for certain programs, right? But this is different. This is going to be huge. So I do like Tennessee here. This is another game, guys, where I like to say keep the points. Give me Tennessee outright in this one. I think Bama loses here. I think Bama loses outright. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm giving you guys a lot of my underdogs today. A lot of my underdogs. I told you guys I love a lot of underdogs this week. I've been saying it all week how much I love the underdogs this week. All right, here we are. We're moving into another game where we got Georgia Tech taking on the mighty Notre Dame. College football themselves. I mean, this program is college football, bro. Um, Notre Dame. I mean, this team, you can always count on Notre Dame to go out there. You can always count on Notre Dame to get good recruits. You can always count on Notre Dame to do something special in college football. It's just what they are. I mean, they are college football, in my opinion. Um, you know, so we got Georgia Tech coming in as a 13.5 point home dog. You got Notre Dame here on the road laying 13.5 points. You got a total of 49 in this one, slightly favored to the under. And Georgia Tech is just getting completely disrespected with this line. Okay? Completely disrespected. Um, do not, and I'm telling y'all right now, do not be surprised when Georgia Tech wins this game outright. Okay? I mean, we just talked about a very bad O-line, right? With Alabama. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's talk about one of the best, if not the best, O-line in the nation with Georgia Tech. I mean, let's be real, bro. This Georgia Tech team, this O-line, man, they have only gave up one sack this whole year. One sack. That is it. I mean, this is honestly a rivalry game as well, right? This is a rivalry game in ways, and we are getting a lot of points. And Georgia Tech's style, their style of ball just fits Notre Dame's style. Like, this is just a good matchup for Georgia Tech here. And we are getting a ton of points, man. A ton of points. Just just in the time that I've done this thing, it's moved a point already. Let's see if I can find where it's opened. I'm not quite sure where this line opened at. But I know it wasn't. I know for a fact it wasn't no 13 and a half. I know that. Um hmm, I don't see it. I don't see where I don't know why it's not telling me where it opened. That's weird. Normally it would tell me. It tells me all the other ones, but it's not telling me this one. Yeah, it's not telling me this one. I don't know why. That's weird. All right. Oh well. I don't want to sit here and waste too much time on it. It's nothing's going to change my mind on this one. I mean, I'm on Georgia Tech here. Absolutely, I'm going to take the points. It's one of my more favorite plays of the day. And the public is just going to continue and continue and continue to pile up on Notre Dame until kickoff. And then even during the game, they're still going to continue to pile up on Notre Dame, especially when Notre Dame loses the lead or when Georgia Tech's on top. People are going to still bet Notre Dame. I think this is just a no-brainer for me. I think it's way too many points, and I really do believe that Georgia Tech is a live dog today. I think Georgia Tech wins this game outright, bro. Like, there's a lot of dogs I like today, and Georgia Tech is definitely one of my favorites. And they're one of the biggest. They're one of the biggest dogs as well. So I know it's spicy in here today, y'all. I know it is, but you guys know I'm not just up here talking, man. You know, like I really believe this shit. All right, let's see what we got. We're going to head to this Michigan game. Why not? Michigan taking on Illinois. I spoke on this game yesterday. Um, uh, by the way, if you guys want to see our me and Oliver's best bets for this college football slate, go over to our YouTube channel, and it's the Weekend Warrior Show, Week 8 College Football Edition. Me and Oliver talk about 4 games on there that are our best bets for this week. So it's a pretty cool show. We do one for the NFL as well. It's me and Ozzy. All right, Michigan versus Illinois. We got Michigan minus 192, Illinois plus 160. We got a total of 44 and a half, slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. Um, I mean, we're getting 4.5 points with Illinois here against Michigan. Um, I think the line opened up at a 3. It's saying some books it's saying 3.5. I try to go off Circa, and Circa it opened up at a 3. So not crazy movement, but still enough, to show us kind of where people are at here. Wolverines. My thing with the Wolverines is, do they have the offense, right? Do they have the offense to keep up? And honestly, I don't know, man. Like, I really don't. And for them to be laying points here on the road is scary business. But it's also pretty telling. Like, the books love this Michigan team. Last 2 wins were decided by 3 points, by the way. Um, Illinois are playing, at least what I think, they're playing too good a football to not even be considered here as a live dog. They have covered 5 straight games as an underdog. 3 of those covers as underdogs were outright wins, guys. So they covered 5, won 3 outright. I mean, Michigan has not covered 3, 4, 5. So it looks like they are their last 3 as favorites. Their last 3 as favorites. In their last 5 against the spread, they're 2-3, it looks like. So 2-3 against the spread as favorites, it looks like. Illinois, I just think they're the more trustworthy team, especially as an underdog. And I can honestly see this game coming down to a field goal any way you slice it. So if you're going to give me the 3.5 here, I'm going to take it. Or the 4, I mean, I'm going to take it. So once again, give me another dog in this one, man. We're going to be rocking with Illinois here all day. I like them a lot in this spot. Um, well, not a lot. This is pretty not a lot. I don't like them a lot. This is still an uneasy pick for me on this one. All right, let's keep it moving, man. I did skip a lot of good games in this 3 o'clock slate, man. This is where this is where we got like the Florida Atlantic versus your UTSA, our Ohio versus Miami, Ohio. That's where these games are. And that's honestly where the bread and butter is a lot of the weeks, but not this week, man. This week, these bigger games like our Colorado, Arizona, our Bama, Tennessee, I think that's where the money is this week. All right, speaking of Colorado, Arizona, uh let's uh let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Trying not to be biased on this one for y'all because honestly, like we have to give credit where it's due, and I always will give credit where it's due when it's deserved, right? When it's deserved, I will always give credit where it's due. And to be real with y'all, Colorado has stepped up. They are playing a lot better basketball. They look more complete as a team. You know, Sanders is absolutely NFL ready, if you ask me. I think there's more underlying issues with Colorado that has kind of worked themselves out, but them issues are still there. They are. They're still there. They're going to come up at the worst time, but right now Colorado, I have to give them credit. I have to give credit where credit's due. Colorado looks like a good team. They look like a good, complete team. They're playing great ball. They have a great quarterback. So, as of right now, I have nothing bad to say about Colorado right now. They deserve their flowers this week. I think they are playing good football, man. Their coach still stinks. But they're playing good football. Their quarterback is amazing, and that's all there is to it. And they have so many weapons, man. It's true. So today they play Colorado. I mean, they play Arizona. Colorado is on the road. Makes me a little uneasy with them being on the road here, especially with Arizona, the way they got beat down by BYU. Arizona could be out for blood today. We're laying 2.5 points with them here at a -130 on the money line. We're getting Colorado at a +1. The line just moved. It's 2.5 now at a +114 for Colorado. Um, I do think Colorado is going to be a very, very public dog today. I do not have numbers backing that up. But I feel like that Colorado will be a very public dog today. And for good reason. Like I said, guys, they're playing good football. Um, they're playing good football. Uh, I like the over. I mean, Colorado has been playing in some very, very high scoring games. And that's because this offense just goes. It's all they know. It's all they know. Um, you know, Arkansas's defense is not, Arizona's defense is not bad. I'm looking at some numbers now. Um, yeah, I mean, their defense is not terrible. It's not giving me a ranking here. But like I said, they just got beat up by BYU in their last game. They gave up 41 points. But I can't really blame like BYU has just been on a fucking mission, man. They've been on a mission and we seen it last night. This team just refuses to lose. So I'm not holding that against Arizona. I'm truly not. Um, Colorado as a road underdog, man. I don't know. Give me the over. It's the only way I can go here, guys. Give me the over in this one. I Colorado has been playing in a lot of over games, and I feel like the over is going to be another really public play in this game. So be careful with this one, all right? Because I am a little lost on this game. So be careful on this one. But I do say over might be your safest bet here. Now we move to one of my favorite games of the day. VIP pick, hands down, no questions asked. I'm all about this game today, and I can't wait for it. 7 o'clock will not come quick enough. We obviously got the Golden Boot game, right? Where we got LSU taking on Arkansas. This game is going to be fucking awesome. We get it early this year, right? Because isn't this game usually like either around or after Thanksgiving, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure we never get this game this early, y'all. At least it feels like this game is early as shit in the year. But either way, I like it. I'm excited about it. You guys know how big that fucking trophy is? Have you guys ever like really like looked at it? One year I looked it up, man. That thing is humongous. It's 24 karat gold, right? I don't think it's probably what is it? What do they call that? It's covered in it, or I can't remember what they call it, bro. It's probably sprayed or whatever in 24 karat gold. Because the trophy itself is humongous. It's like I think it's like 4 foot tall and it's like 175 pounds. This trophy, and it's 24 karat gold. So obviously it's not full karat gold. It's just sprayed. But the point of it being 175 pounds and being that big is awesome. So this is no joke, man. This trophy is for real. I love college football trophy games, man. I don't know about y'all, but some college football trophy games are just fucking awesome, man. The names, the names of them, the games in general, these trophy games are seriously fucking awesome. I love them. I always have loved them. They've always caught my attention, and I'm looking forward to this one, man. So I am on Arkansas here on the money line. I think Arkansas wins this game. Uh, I think they are playing the better football. I do. I think Arkansas is playing the better football. This is a huge rivalry. We are obviously in Fayetteville, and Arkansas, they're 4-1-1 in the last 6 games between LSU. But we have a huge line shift here. And this is what worries the fuck out of me because I'm not quite sure why. Maybe you guys can help me. I can't find anything. But I also haven't really dug in and looked like that. But just off the top, man, and just reading a couple articles on LSU and Arkansas here, there is nothing telling me that no one got ruled out or nothing. But this line, guys, this line, LSU opened as a 9.5 point favorite. Yeah, 9.5 point favorite. And now we have Arkansas, right? Now we have Arkansas as a 2.5 point dog. So what am I missing? Right? Like what am I missing? And I'm looking right now and I do not see anything about anything. I don't see anything about anything. So if you guys out there listening know why we have such a massive line shift, man, I would really like to know why. If you guys can help me out and lend me a hand here, please let me know if you find anything that you can maybe make sense of on why we have such a huge line shift. Because this line shift is fucking massive. Um, I don't know, man. Either way, I'm on Arkansas here, guys. I'm gonna leave it like that. I like Arkansas. Um, I think Arkansas has the edge. They're in a good spot to win. I honestly think this is a great game to watch. So I advise you guys to tune in. But I'm expecting the Hogs to do what the Hogs do, put up points and find a way to win a ball game. That's what they do. That's what I'm going to expect them to do today. So give me Arkansas plus the 110 in this one. Let's go. Another dog for the books. All right. Looks like our next game looks like it's going to be the Georgia and Texas game. I know everyone is just fucking souped up for this game, boy. Everybody is souped up for this game. And it looks like Texas is a huge favorite today within the public. The line did open up at a 4. From what I'm seeing, we are now getting a line set at 4.5, but it moved since the time I did my banner, which was just 2 hours ago. So Georgia's at a plus 164. Texas is at a minus 198 at home here. We got a total of 57.5 in this one. It's locked up on both sides at a minus 110. I mean, what do we do? What do we do here? Uh, this is not an easy game. It's not. Uh, I want to go with Georgia, but I want to go with Texas. I mean, I'm leaning Texas here. All right, I'm leaning Texas, but I don't like the number. I rather lay like 2.5 with Texas, man, to get that field goal. Like I'm just not. I'm not as big on Texas as everyone else is, bro. And I don't know why. I'm just not. I'm just not as big on Texas as everyone else is. Yes, Texas had an elite defense in that last game. They looked fucking amazing. They gave up only 3 goddamn points, man. But come on. I mean, I don't know, man. Carson Beck, he's going to have issues. All right, that's without a doubt. Carson Beck is going to have issues. He's been having issues, in my opinion. He's. I don't want to say he's not good because Carson Beck is good, but I don't think he meant the standards that everyone had him at. I mean, he looks good, and this Georgia team is good too. They could give it trouble, man, but nah. If you can get Carson Beck for an interception, by if you can get that, if you can get Carson Beck for an interception, I highly advise you to take it. All right, I'll just say that. I highly advise you to take Carson Beck for an interception. I just don't know if you're going to be able to get it. Um, Ewers is probably going to. He's probably where do they have Ewers at? So you can get him at 250 at a minus 145. I'm not loving it. Where do they have Arian Smith at, man? Where do they have him at? Let me see. They got him at 50 plus receiving at a minus 150. All right. So what we're going to do in this one, guys, I'm leaning Texas in this one. If you can get Carson Beck for an interception, I advise you to take that route. But other than that, this is going to be a great game to watch. We have a really good card today, as I've been saying. But here we are on the favorite. We are going to be leaning with Texas in this one, guys. Uh, Everyone might be expecting to see points in this one, but we might actually get an under in this one. Maybe I don't fucking know. Maybe. I don't know where to go on the total, but all right, let's keep it moving, man. What's the next game we got? It's the last game we got. We got TCU taking on Utah. We got TCU taking on Utah. It is the last game of the day, I believe. Um, we actually got plenty of time where I can talk about a couple more if you guys want, but I'm not too thrilled about too many others. Kansas State versus West Virginia. I guess we could talk about that one. Kentucky versus Florida. I have that game on the website. If you guys want to go check that out, I have that game on the website, the Florida versus Kentucky. It's my featured article. This on today. It's my featured article. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can check that out there. Maybe we'll go back and talk about the Kansas State and West Virginia game. And if you guys have any other games that I missed, please put them in the comments on here on the show, and I will definitely go over that game for you. You just got to let me know what game it is within a reasonable amount of time, because after I'm done this one and Kansas State, we're going to get up out of here. All right, so we got ba, 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 ba. Okay, so we got TCU coming in at a let me see. We got TCU coming in at a +3. They're a +130 on the money line here. This is the last game of the night, y'all. We have Utah laying 3 points. We got them at home at a -155. You guys know I love this Utah team, bro. I do. I think this Utah team is fucking everything. They're playing everything they can be. I mean, they look great, man. They really do. Even though they just lost to Arizona State, last week, which was crazy. Um, it doesn't matter. This team is still fucking good. All right. And I think after that loss, I don't know if they bounce back here. They should. It's just the line has me a little fucked up. Utah, now back to back losses, right? Back to back losses for Utah. And the whole thing with Utah right now is their quarterback situation, right? I mean, that's what it is. That's what this comes down to is Rising came back from injury last week also, by the way, but he is what? He is back out, people. He is back out. So it will be up to the fuck is dude's name? Wilson. Mr. Wilson. Once again to figure shit out because Rising is obviously once again back out. Look, the Horned Frogs ain't nothing special. I mean, they're really not. This is a very public team. TCU is. People love betting TCU. No matter what, they bet TCU. They have lost three, four. Nope, only three. They've lost three of their last four. And, their defense has been questionable at best, guys. And that's really why I'm kind of on the fence here because Utah can be dangerous, but with Wilson back under I don't know, man. I was thinking Utah team total because like I said, TCU's defense is not good. It's just not. So I was thinking Utah's team total, but do we think they can get there? They're on a pretty big downward shift right now as well. Um, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just say TCU in this one, man. Take the points on the road here. This line looks way too easy to lay with Utah, even though this normally should be a spot we should because TCU is a very public team, guys. They are. They're a very public team. And now everyone sees that, if Rising was in, this line would be completely different, but everybody would be on them. But now he's back out. I think that you could probably buy into the bad news here and even getting a super reasonable number with Utah at home at a -155. I mean, it looks so good, man. It looks so fucking good. I don't know. I'll go back to this one, but I'm on the fence here, man. Honestly, that's a very, very tough game. Very tough game. There's a lot that goes into it. All right, let's go back to this. What did I say we were going to talk about? Kansas State, right? Kansas State and West Virginia. Kansas State and West Virginia. I do not have a. Let me see if I have. I ain't got no graphic for it, y'all. I ain't got no graphic for it. But we'll still talk about it nonetheless. All right, so we got West Virginia coming in at a minus 142. I mean, at a plus 120 on the money line at home. You got Kansas State minus 142. You got a total of 55 and a half here locked up on both sides. Kansas State is laying 2.5 points on the road, where West Virginia comes in as a slight underdog here. Just off the top of my head, I'll tell you guys right now, West Virginia is a very, very tough place to play. We all know that it can get crazy, but I have to go with Kansas State here, bro. West Virginia, they might be at home. They might be at home, and it might give them a slight advantage, but Kansas State, bro, like this team. I mean, I guess it's safe to say really me it's really me looking at Green here, right? Um, I just don't know if I trust them. I really don't. Kansas State is probably going to be able to score. West Virginia, is not going to be able to keep up, in my opinion. They're just not. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas State, doesn't win this game by 2 touchdowns. That's just how I say it. I can see Kansas State coming in here and shocking the world here and win by 2 touchdowns. It tells me a lot too, guys. It really does. It tells me a lot that Kansas State is favored at a 2.5 here. I mean, coming in on the road, it does tell me a lot that this team is coming in favored here. Because I mean, I get Kansas State is 5-1, but it's tough going into West Virginia, man. Like, and we know college football, man. These home fields matter, bro, and they take a lot, but I can definitely see it getting them done. Uh I'm trying to look up who it was. Iowa, right? But I'm trying to look up what they scored. I know they didn't put up nothing. Yeah, it was Iowa. They put up 16 points, y'all. They put up 16 points. And Green completed one of 32 passes. What? That's wrong. There ain't no fucking way. 2 interceptions. Um, that's one thing about Green. I'll tell y'all right now. That's the whole reason why I'm questioning West Virginia, because I do not trust Green, bro, at all. I do not trust him at all. All right. You guys got any more that we want? All my games are in the beginning of this 12 o'clock slate, y'all. All my favorite games are at the beginning of the slate. Um, the later games can kind of kick rocks to me personally. And it's perfect because we got NHL late, right? Well, NHL is early as well, but we got more of the better games late, and college football, we have the better games early today. So this card is perfect for me. Because I'm going to be hammering some NHL late tonight too. I'm going to try to get Banana on here, and we're going to try to do an NHL show, y'all. So if you guys are interested in seeing the NHL card that we have today, I'll try to get on here and do the show for the NHL. But if you guys just want my picks, I've been giving my VIP card for free. I'm going to continue to give it for free today. Just join the Discord, man. You guys can hit me up. I'll be happy to send it to you. Or you can hit up the outlet underscore SV on Twitter. DM me, and I'll give you the access to the Discord. Highly advise you guys to get in there, man. I'm giving my VIP plays for free. We got Takeoff in there, and the dude is a savage at soccer. He's already been cashing our members' tickets this morning. There's no reason not to be in our Discord, man. Like I said, I might not be doing the best when it comes to picks, but my team has been on fire. They really have been. Oliver, Pedro, even MMA, man. MMA Pickers has been killing UFC in the fight nights, bro. He's been killing it. So the team's very solid, man. So like I said, even though I'm bringing us down right now because of, I'm not on my game right now. The other guys are just absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. So, um yeah, Oliver swept his VIP last night. Oliver swept his VIP out last night. Never have I seen Oliver give out an MLB team total yet in the playoffs. And last night, out of all nights, he picks the Mets team total. He picks the Mets team total, which was at 3.5, by the way. It was at 3.5, and they end up scoring like fucking 15. He also had the Mets money line, which was plus money, and then he had, yeah, which is bullshit. He had OK State plus the points. I was on BYU. Um, I was on BYU. Oh my god. Uh, or not BYU. I was on fuck. Who did they play yesterday? I can't even remember, but I think I was on the other side. I might have been on BYU. I don't know. Well, we were definitely on BYU team total last night. But who did OK State play yesterday? Because we were on the opposite side, I believe. Man, I got it all mixed up. I think I got it all backwards, but it doesn't matter. That was yesterday. Who cares about yesterday? We're here today, and we're about to get some money. So let's put this together real quick. I'm going to give you guys my best bet, and then we're going to get the fudge up out of here. But this is what I like. You guys ready for the people that came in late? Just a quick rundown. You guys are going to love my dogs. All right, so we are going to take Louisville on the money line. We are going to then take, I'm skipping the Nebraska game. Skipping it. Actually, we might skip this Louisville game too. We're definitely taking Auburn on the money line. Auburn, money line. Clemson dominates that game start to finish. Clemson dominates that game start to finish. I did take Nebraska, Indiana. I took Nebraska plus the points there. I was on Indiana yesterday, but I kind of switched sides on that one. Louisville plus the points, plus 4.5. I like a lot. Auburn outright money line plus 130. Clemson blowout. We keep going, keep going. Tennessee outright plus 124. Georgia Tech, here's the crazy. This is where it gets crazy. Georgia Tech outright plus 410. I think Georgia Tech beats Notre Dame today. We got Illinois going up against Michigan. I think I liked Illinois plus the points in that one. We have Colorado, Arizona. Gave hella props to Colorado in that game. I like the over though. I think Arizona could possibly pull it out. But I do like Colorado. I do like the over 58 in that game. Leaning that way. It's not a game I love. We have LSU versus Arkansas. Love Arkansas today. Give me Arkansas on the money line at plus butter. We have Georgia versus Texas, another game I am super shaky on. Um, but I'm leaning Texas. Then we have Kansas State versus West Virginia. I like Kansas State in that game. I think they win that game by 4 touchdowns. I mean, not four, 2 touchdowns. So give me Kansas State minus the 148 outright. I love that one. Money line. And then we have Kentucky game you could find. It's the featured article on my website, theoutletsv.com. So you can find that pick there. And then we got TCU versus Utah, another very, very hard game. But I'm going to be rocking out with the Horned Frogs in that one. Give me the points. All right. So that's everything I got. So I kind of went just down the list, which you could bet all these straight, but I did a parlay. Um, you could do a teaser or however you want to do this. So what I did, Auburn money line, Arkansas money line, Kansas State money line. That's a 3-leg parlay at plus 724. I love them. I'm telling you guys right now, Kansas State will be on my VIP card. Um, And if you want the rest of my VIP card, please, please come to my Discord, man. I'm about to release the card in the next 10 minutes. Please come check it out, man. I'm going to drop two cards today. I'm dropping one for the afternoon games and one for the late games because today's such a big slate. Tomorrow will be the same way. So come check us out, man. I think today's college football card is amazing. I think we're going to sweep the board today. I'm super psyched about it, man. And yeah, man, I'm just out here trying to help people out and make some money, man. Trying to make y'all some money, bro. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I try, y'all. I really do. All right, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all that came on and listen to me talk about college football. Hopefully I helped some of you guys today. Um, and hopefully we can make some money. It's not easy coming up here, especially talking by yourself and running down a full card and giving out multiple picks every day. I mean, it gets tough, man. It really does, especially when you're losing on the side, right? Because I have not been doing great the last 2 weeks. I have not been doing great at all. So and to keep coming up here and giving picks is never easy, man. So I appreciate all y'all, man. You guys make Plug Talk happen. You guys make this work. Um, I'm going to keep showing up, man. No excuses, no nothing. I'm going to keep showing up, and as long as y'all do, as long as y'all keep showing up, as long as you guys, you know, start making an effort to help me grow a little bit, would be awesome. Mike Mann this morning, just did a retweet for me and just put out Mike Mann just put out a simple retweet about me or about the Discord and the show being good. And he it was appreciated. Like that's the kind of shit that will get people in here and help us. Um yeah, absolutely, man. You win some, you lose some, 100%. Okay, State did play BYU. All right, I appreciate that, Rock. Uh, I knew I had it confused, bro. It's early, man, for me, or well, not early anymore. I woke up early. Yeah, BYU team total did cash. That was a good bet. I knew that was going to cash. That was a good one. Um, so we're not completely losing, but overall, it's not been good. I've been much. I know I can do much better than what I have been, and it all starts today, y'all. It all starts today. So, if you need the link for the Discord, get in there, man. Let's get active. I'm about to drop my card now. Like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. You guys make this shit happen every day just by showing up. Um, and as long as y'all do, I will. So as long as you show up, I'll show up. All right, man. Let's go make some money. We got kickoff in an hour. We got kickoff in an hour, and the money is about to start to flow. I can't wait, man. Today's going to be awesome. Remember, guys, share the space. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, like, and comment. And if you're on Twitter, please retweet. Let your friends know. If you guys are in any group chats, please put the space in the group chats when we have it. Let people know. I really am trying to gain like a bigger audience around this stream because one day I would hope that I can get this stream sponsored, but only, and I know it's crazy because I respect 100. Like we average 100, around 100 people a day, and I respect that, man. But sadly, sponsors don't necessarily respect that. So if I ever do want to get sponsored and make Plug Talk something better and make it into something more, I just got to attract more people, you know? And obviously, I've tried, I'm consistent. I'm definitely consistent on this, but obviously, I'm doing something wrong or I can't do it on my own. And I say it all the time, it's going to take all of us to help Plug Talk blow up. All right, man. Appreciate all y'all. You guys know where to find me. DM me if you want access to the Discord. Regardless, I hope you guys have a great day, and hope you guys win all your bets, man. Let's make tonight a winning one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Once again, bright and early. I'm going to start Plug Talk at 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure have who I have coming on. I really want to try to get AI Tony on again, or Lit, or one of them guys I'm trying to get on, man, for tomorrow's show for the NFL. Um, because it makes it better when you guys aren't just listening to me. That's for damn sure. When I have a co-host, it makes the show so much better. All right, man. Let's make tonight a winning one. Y'all have a great day. Let's make some money.